Christ, we receive strength, we receive salvation, we receive His wisdom, His guiding in our life. And when we're walking in relationship, He is leading and guiding us. And just as we read in here that Christ is victorious over the enemy, when we are in relationship with Him, He gives us victory over the battles that we are facing because He is within us. Christ lives within us. We must not open our lives up for the enemy to attack. We must expect that the enemy is going to attack, but we also, you can write this down, allow the Lord to fight your battles. Allow the Lord to fight your battles. Verse 17, second part, it says, and the Lamb will conquer them, and He is the Lord of lords and the King of kings. Man, what a beautiful truth. What a beautiful truth that there is nothing that the Lord of lords, that the King of kings could not conquer and overcome, that He is not victorious over. There's nothing. Him being the King of kings and Lord of lords, we should trust Him to fight our battles for us. We should allow Him to fight the battles in our life. You know what's interesting is that as many of us came here, we're battling something. But often the last thing that we do, if you're like me, right? The last thing that we do in the midst of a situation where we are overcome, or we're overtaken, we have too much, and we're facing adversity, the last thing that we do is ask for help. You want to know what it means to allow the Lord to fight your battles? It starts very simply for asking Him for help. Lord, I'm overcome. I need your help. I need your guidance. I need you to work in my life. You know, it's interesting that when soldiers on the battlefield, when they come in contact with an adversary that is in greater numbers or bigger than them, and that they can't defeat on their own, the first thing that they do is call in for reinforcements. That's what it is. That's the God that we have. When we're overcome, He says, come to me and I will help you. I will fight your battles for you. But it starts with us asking Him. One of the most valuable times of my ministry, most treasured times of my ministry, was the time that I got to help lead and officiate our worship services at St. Francis Homeless Shelter. And I loved every week that we came together, we started out with prayer requests. And everybody is just pouring out their heart in ways that they need God to intervene, because they found themselves in a situation where they couldn't overcome by themselves. And they knew the only way that they could find victory, the only way that they could find healing, is if the Lord intervened on their part. And what a beautiful picture of what God is calling us to do is to lay down and say, Lord, this is the area in my life I need you to come and I need you to intervene. Lord, I need your help. So many of us are fighting battles alone for the simple reason that we haven't gone to God. We haven't surrendered at His feet. I love the story in Exodus. The Israelites are being led out of Egypt, right? They experience great opposition and slavery and all these difficult days. And God sends Moses to lead them out. And as they get out of Egypt and they come to the Red Sea and they begin to get afraid, they get terrified. And this is Moses' word to them in Exodus 14, verses 13 and 14. He says, and Moses said to the people, fear not, stand firm and see the salvation of the Lord, which He will work for you today. For the Egyptians who you see today shall never see again. The Lord will fight for you, and you only have to be silent. A powerful truth. And when we surrender to the Lord, I need your help, we can be silent, and we can expect that the Lord is going to fight on our behalf. Can I tell you something here this morning? You are trying to defeat the enemy all by yourself. And you're in a losing battle. The sin that you're trying to overcome, the addiction you're trying to put behind you, the hurt that you're trying to deal with in your life, you're trying to take it all on your own. And God's saying, just surrender it over to me. I will fight for you. I will fight your battles for you. What are you holding on to this morning in your life that you need to allow the Lord to fight on your behalf? If you want to experience spiritual victory, you've got to put your trust and your faith in Jesus and allow him to fight and be victorious over your spiritual battles. Third thing is our victory